TGC Requiem here, back with Black-Green Infect. We had a really rough game one. I think we can keep this though. This seems pretty good. Opponent is on. Naya has got Path. Ooze. Wall of Omens. Roots. Thicket. Foundry. And Mire. Yeah, so it looks like this is probably Kiki Chord. So we will run out Glistener Elf first. I kind of hope he paths it. We can throw Crusader down next turn. So, hoping he goes for the... Okay, he goes for the Wall of Roots, which is the less ideal option. So this is actually a pretty abusively fast draw for us. So we could Medieval Crosa, which would force him to block, killing the Wall of Roots. We know he only really had, well, we know he had an Omens, and that was about it. Kind of like going for Hierarch, going into the attack. If he doesn't block, we just become immense, and that's game. Right? Become immense and Medieval Crosa. Otherwise, we could have gone with Phyrexian Crusader. Alright, so we get the game one. Oh, let's see. The deck could do some damage to itself. Dryad Arbor could be a thing. I think Nihil's Spellbomb's pretty good. They're probably going to want to recur stuff from their graveyard. Carrion Call becomes good if they're pumping our land, or they're pathing us, kind of ramping us is kind of what I'm getting at here. I feel like I want Gataxian Probe. The deck he's on, or our opponent is on, doesn't tend to be a particularly fast deck. Rancor seems really important. Don't think we need mutagenic growth at this point. Abrupt Decay, no. I think I'm just gonna go with this for now. Maybe I'll cut a couple probes for a couple Thoughtseize. The Abrupt Decays might be worthwhile. I'm good with this. We'll keep that. Give it a second, just to make sure we're not looking too eager. Green, black. We have black in here, so we're going to lead off with this. Misty allows us to go forest if we need to. Sparrowskite. And I'll just attack in the Spellskite, get a -1 counter on it, make it a little smaller. Looks like we've got, yeah, Lightning Helix. I think, yeah, we just go with Overgrown Tomb here. Protection from red and white is pretty good. Now, depending on what he does, next turn we can potentially dismember the Skite. That's unfortunately the good removal against us, so we're just gonna have to take that one on the chin. holding up mana, which makes me think Path. It's not like a whole lot of usefulness or use here in playing around it. Yep. And then we'll probably... we're gonna just hold the Dismember at this point for when they go for their Kiki combo. Or hit one of the Restoration Angels or something. Pia! So now Vines offers the potential of a way to break up a combo. No, I think we gotta just hold on to it here. 4, 5, puts him down to 12. I mean, I just don't think we're gonna get through, but he's gonna die otherwise. Oh, this is stupid. I needed to Spellskite him first. Kill the Spellskite first. Silly me, silly me. Alright, so we're gonna go for this now. I think he's gonna run Restoration Angel here, and we can break that up with Vines. Presumably he redirects. No. Chord and another Pia. Okay. Well, we can start to attacking with this. I mean, he can chord for 4, so he could chord for a Restoration Angel at this point. Chording for 3. Is this Spike Feeder? Eternal Witness to get back the chord. I feel like we are in a really rough spot here. The Dismember was well placed. You know, I think we're actually dead to rights too, because I guess short of another, I would assume he's going to attack with these Thopters. What's the dealio? Da, 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 da. Fortunately, yeah, because I didn't bring in the Abrupt Decays, I don't have another way to get the Spellskite off the battlefield, I don't believe. So that's definitely something I should have done. So I guess right now we're just gathering more information. Kiki-Jiki, Restoration Angel. He's gonna get his chord back. And then once he gets his chord, he's just gonna go get a Kiki-Jiki on his turn. And that will be that, as they say. Cool deck. See if he redirects with the Spellskite. And that should be game. Alright, so we'll be on the play for game 3. Definitely think the Abrupt Decays would be worth it. It's possible the Pulse Marasas are. Nature's Claim. Yeah. We don't want a lot of Nature's Claims, but they could be alright. I think we're probably going to cut a Might. I'm going to cut the Ranger's Guile. I don't know, Become Immense seems like a good finisher. go with this. I don't think we're going to take enough creatures out on his side that we're going to really get a Dryad Arbor win here. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty good. Probably don't want to fetch yet. There's the path. Right. So now we're kind of in trouble a little bit. God, I wish I'd brought the Dryad Arbor in, man. Fetch into a Dryad Arbor, we could have quite a bit of damage. So we may get a PL already. Restoration Angel. So we can attack for... We can actually do lethal next turn through a Birds of Paradise. When they go for the path, we can double vines. Hope he doesn't have another path. Dismember. Not the most favorable exchange. It's possible it would have been better to Might of Old Krosa. Might of Old Krosa there. Or Might of Old Krosa, Vines of Vastwood. Kind of bailed out there a little bit, though the Rancor would have been nice. Courting for 3. I'm assuming this is an Eternal Witness. Fulminator Mage. You got an Eternal Witness to return the Fulminator Mage now. Vines of Vastwood last turn would have been pretty good. Chord for 3, presuming again Eternal Witness. Let's go get that Fulminator Mage. Chord, okay. Gonna go get the Chord. Oh, this is not the cards we wanted. Felt like we probably only should have brought in 1 or 2 Nature's Claims anyway, with the Abrupt Decays. Looks like we're gonna Chord for either Kiki or Restoration Angel. Looks like Restoration Angel. So we'll kill this here on end step. He'll get his Chord back, unfortunately. Of course, we could have Vines there. Which would have fizzled the Eternal Witness trigger. Probably the right play, actually, looking back. These are the things that you learn when you've played a deck a lot. This is a deck I have not played a lot. Gonna go for another Restoration Angel. Try and kill this time. Hopefully this holds him off Kiki for a little bit. You'll Polluted Delta into reshuffling another land to the top. Question mark? So he's got what he needs if he has a Chord, which it appears he does. Alright. Well, 0-2, lost the match 1-2 there. Basically, I'm terrible with this deck is what it's coming down to. So, anywho, we'll be back with round 3.